anticipated.
Oh, pedestrians walking in the road, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you anticipating here with this van? What may happen?
Oh, I suppose the driver could walk out from the front of it.
Is there a driver in the van? There is.
And we're going to turn left.
And turn left, please. We have a rhyme for vans. Where there's a van, there's a what?
I don't know, Harry. I didn't think the examiner was going to ask me about rhymes on my driving test.
Man.
Do I have to learn all these rhymes for my driving testing?
You don't have to learn them, but they're just little useful snippets to remember for yourself.
If he comes up with ones like only a fool, or if 6 of one, I'll say a half dozen the other, yeah?
As long as you can put your anticipation skills into practice on your driving tests, that's the main thing. But you know, these little sayings are there to help you.
There's no harm having a little laugh at them, though, is there?
No, of course you have a little laugh with them.
I'm sure most of them have got a sense of humour.
Of course they have, yeah.
Yeah, could have got one back on me there, Harry. He said, you know, and you could have said, oh, well, you need it with your driving money, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose I need it with your driving.
That's all right, I haven't paid you yet, have I? Today's lesson.
No.
Check's in the post, okay?
Okay. It's not going to bounce, is it?
Sorry?
It's not going to bounce, is it?
Never know.
Okay, so you're getting too close to me, so just... When you're in slow moving traffic like this and we stop, what sort of distance do you keep? So a little line we can remember, which gets us to keep a correct distance.
Oh, I'm not too sure, I can't remember it.
Tyres and tarmac, you heard that term?
Oh, yeah.
Why do we keep tyres and tarmac? What's the benefit of keeping tyres and tarmac?
Oh yeah, if he breaks down and the car behind me is very close, I might be able to get rid of him, will I? Or I suppose he could jump out with a baseball bat.
Yeah. And if you were say behind a lorry or a tipper with the wheels sort of set quite far in, what sort of distance would you keep back then?
I don't really know that one. I've never come across that one.
Yeah. Right, say the bus, okay.
Yeah.
We're behind the bus, look at the wheels on the bus. They're set more in.
Yeah.
So would tyres and tarmac work if we were behind the bus?
No, but I suppose I could say the back of the bus and tarmac.
Yeah. So you'd keep a little bit further back.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought about that, the wheels being further in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got overhang, innit?
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah, in it.
In it. At this roundabout here, we're going to take the third exit, which is just straight over there where that blue van is, see?
Okay, then I'd like to take the third exit at the roundabout, just where the blue van's going.
Oh, blue van, Harry.
The one just gone.
Is that right? Come on, check my knowledge again.
Okay then.
How far back should I stop?
How far back should you stop?
Oh, tyres and tarmac.
Why is that, Tony?
Yeah, in case they break down or whenever it bursts into flames, I've got room to drive around them.
And what would be the consequence of not keeping tyres and tarmac?
I wouldn't be able to drive around them, and they might even roll back into me, mightn't they?
You might do, yeah. What's the consequence there, do you think?
Probably hit me, wouldn't it?
You may well do. Yeah, and if we were... I'll let you concentrate on this.
That's alright, I can multitask.
Okay. If we were, say, stopped on a hill in a queue of traffic, what sort of distance would we keep between ourselves and the car in front then?
My tyres and a little bit more tarmac.
Yeah. And why is that, do you think, Tony?
I'm going to turn left.
And take the next one. Why is that, Tony?
The other vehicle's more likely to roll back in it.
Yeah. So look at this scene here for me, Tony, and tell me you're going to say, okay, so just steer out to you, Tony.
No.
You're getting too close to the cars. Okay, what's the consequence there? Steer out. Okay, now what I'm going to do, Tony, is next road, when it's clear, I'm going to pull you up in your position.
No, what you're going to do is you're going to do a bit of analysation first.
Okay then, so do you know what your normal driving position is?
Oh, middle of my lane, Harry.
Okay, and how are you judging that?
Well, the middle of my lane.
Yeah. What are you using?
Are you trying to ask me, just coming out of road, are you trying to ask me, do I know what distance I should be from a parked car?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to ask me that then? Because otherwise it's going to get confusing.
Okay. Okay, what distance should you be from a parked car?
Oh, door's width.
Okay, and how can you judge a door's width?
No, I'm just winging it, Harry.
Okay, right. Okay, what we'll do is, if you'd care to, just check your mirror. Okay, nothing behind, so just steer out to you a bit. Okay then. So just stop about here for me, Tony. Just stop it here. Handbrake on, into neutral. Don't go until I tell you. Okay, so can you try and pick me up a reference point, please, Tony? Sort of tell me where the actual curb cuts into the car. Where the if you imagine that side of the car as your curb, tell me where that side of your car cuts into that blue car.
The white van, you mean?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, the white van.
Oh, we'll try and rephrase that so we can get in some kind of English, eh? The outer wheel, rear wheel of that van, where does it cut into the car?
Okay, the outer wheel of the van, where does it cut into the car?
No, just along there on the white van.
Okay, so that is your reference point for being the correct distance away from parked cars.
Oh, right.
So, what do you think is the danger of passing parked cars too closely?
Well, if they open the door, I might hit them, won't
You might do yet. So, if you'd care to, when you're ready, move off when you're ready. Okay.
See what learning's doing.
Yeah. So, what's the correct driving? What distance should you be from parked cars?
Oh, about a metre, Harry.
And how can you judge that?
Oh, I'm using that reference point.
And if you had to get a bit closer than the meter, say the road was very narrow, what would you be doing then? Do you think?
Oh, it would be the old less space, less speed, yeah?
Would be, yeah. Because if we were too fast, what could be the consequence there if you've got less space?
Well, I just wouldn't be able to stop on it.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
At the end of the road, turn left, please.
I've always got to be able to stop in the distance so I can see it to be clear, haven't I?
Right. That's correct.
Yeah, so what was the one thing you didn't confirm with me? The consequences, yeah?
Okay, what's the consequences
Of what?
of driving too close?
Oh, if they swing a door open, I'm going to hit it, haven't
Yeah. So at least then, if a door does swing open, you know, you're buying yourself a bit more time, aren't you?
I? That's quite a good position now, isn't
Yeah, that's good. What I'm going to do is, you're getting your positioning, but I'm going to keep an eye on it, okay?
it? Okay. And we're going to take the next turning to the right, please.
Okay, so take the next turning to the right, please. So how are you judging this, correct distance
that
from
reference
parked
point.
cars? Do you think it's working?
Yeah.
The important thing though with your reference point is to get the reference point, but not to stare at the reference point.
No.
Okay, why do you think that is?
Well, I've got to look down the road, haven't
Yeah. But what could happen if you stare at the reference point?
I? Don't know.
Where could the car end up going?
I'm into the car, into the parked car.
Yeah.
And we're going to find a safe and convenient and legal stop place on the left.
And if you care to find a safe, legal, convenient stopping place on the left. Thank you.
ask me before we should have done?
Not that I can think of, but anything you want to say for the purpose of the camera?
Yeah, that's what I want you to say to me.
Okay. No, I think overall it wasn't bad. Wasn't absolutely fantastic, but it wasn't.
Ask your SE.
Oh.
Is there anything he wants that?
Oh, right.
Has he got any questions?
Oh, I see. So I'm asking you as a pupil. Okay, sorry. So, Tony, how do you think you got on?
Yeah, I think I learned. I was driving too close to the vehicles in front.
Yeah.
And I was stopping too close to the vehicles in front.
Yeah.
On some occasions I drive too close to the parked cars, didn't I?
Yeah,
But I think I've learned that now.
yeah, it's good.
And I know about how to judge it. Yeah, on the overtaking, I kind of lost my confidence a bit with my test coming up in 10 days' time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Why is that, Tony?
Well, we done quite a few overtakes, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I never
think
got
we
to
did.
do one on my own, did I?
Oh, you did. At the end. You had to go by yourself.
Say?
You had to go by yourself at the end. You did it correctly. I saw you do one.
Yeah, it was me who instigated that, though, wasn't it? Coming out of roll, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, it's coming out of roll now. Yeah, it was me who instigated that,
Oh,
yeah?
right. Mm.
Yeah, you had actually taught me through a few of them.
Yeah.
And the level of instruction on the overtaking was a little bit phase one-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah, what did I tell you in the word picture?
Phase 2.
Now, what did I tell you in the word picture about when you asked Heather about overtaking?
You said yes.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit.
Yeah, so couldn't you have said to me, right, we're going to overtake this vehicle ahead and get me to talk you through it before I done it? Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand you want to keep a certain amount of control element over me because you haven't seen me drive before, but you told me everything. And some of the stuff you told me was a little bit lacking in detail.
Yeah.
On the mirrors.
Okay.
You got me doing the mirrors correctly before doing the indicator, but you didn't. You were giving me incorrect information on the mirrors before I moved dead. You were omitting to check the middle mirror, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is it important to check the middle mirror?
Because it gives the true picture
True
what's behind.
picture, yeah, exactly, yeah. And it's a very common mistake on this manoeuvre. And it could actually lead to a failure. And you may get, I have actually seen it gone to a question in the car park at the end, where the SA, before he's gone upstairs, said to the pupil, so before I move back in, I just checked that mirror there, yeah?
You're talking about on the part 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's just, it was, oh, I see. So he's got giving you a life plan to see if you know. And if you give him the correct information, you say, oh no, you should check the middle mirror first and the reasons why and all that, then...
Well, he hadn't given the correct information on the move.
No.
So it went to the question in the car park.
Yeah.
So, before I moved back in, I just checked that mirror there.
No, you check this mirror first.
Yeah.
Because it's flat glass gives true what's behind.
Yeah, so be careful. I mean, you were kind of rushing it all out really quickly, yeah? But because of the phase we were at, and I had told you I had done some overtaking before, you could have asked me and see if I knew what to do. Don't go anywhere until, I confirm it with you. I understand you want to do that, yeah? But you could have asked me.
Okay.
Yeah?
Fair enough. Yeah.
But the rest of it was very good.
So just really the overtake with the instruction was a bit weak. It was more, as you say, more phase 1-ish.
Yeah, the level of instruction was just a little bit
Better
wrong, wasn't it?
on mirrors.
Yeah, the level of instruction is a little bit wrong, and there wasn't much of a you handing it back to me. Well, it was never handed back to me really.
No,
I had to take it back in the end to so I could get myself across to the right hand lane to take that filter lane off to follow that sign that I couldn't see for hill end.
Yeah.
Right, should we get that a pause a minute?
Yeah.